How are we doing, Hornets? Hope you're well. We're back. Tuesday night football at the Vic against Manchester City. Very important to say going into this game. I wasn't at the Leicester game, so obviously heard a bit of a report with regards to us not being able to hit the target. It was something that was brought up at the beginning of the season, whether we would have the capabilities to score goals. At the start, it seemed okay. It seemed Andre had kind of stepped up and was making a difference. I'm worried now. I'm not going to lie. I mean, January is around the corner, but I do feel we need a striker, or certainly someone to put the goals away. We will see. We will see. Tonight's game, look, we know what's involved with Manchester City. Formation. Is there much point in putting 11 men behind the ball? Probably not. They're still going to score. So we may as well go and have a go, and that's all we can do tonight. And anything that we get out of the game is probably a bonus. And I think that if anybody saw the highlights, Bournemouth, as painful as it is to admit, they went up to Manchester City and had a go. So I think it's worth sticking to a principle and going for it. Try and play football. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It is Manchester City. I'm fed up with blowing smoke up their arse, but they are what they are. So that's that. So that's tonight's game kind of covered. We know what to expect. Team news will come much later. We'll see who's going to feature. Couple of things to cover. FA Cup draw. Really pleased with that. Yesterday, Woking. Been to Woking twice now, I think, for pre-season. Really nice club. And a proper FA Cup tie. I can't remember the last time that we've had a non-league team. We've got to go back some time to really get a what I would call a proper FA Cup third round tie. So going to Woking, that's going to be a tough game, because they're going to fancy that. And there's a bit of background between Watford and Woking, where I believe we cancelled a game at the 11th hour, which I don't think pleased them too much. So they're going to want that. So that's going to be a really good game. So buzzing for that. Last night, also, I'm sure you've seen on social media, but a massive congratulations to the boys from the Rookery podcast who have won. So well done to them for picking up first prize, and to Colin Mace as well. I know what sort of effort you guys put into that. So massive well done for you guys. That's a huge achievement and something that shouldn't be overlooked. Bearing in mind bearing in mind that the competition that you had. So and I featured on that before. So really proud and well done to all involved. So well done there. I think I've covered it. I think we're there. Just check the notes. Tonight's game, FA Cup. Yeah, from the Rookery. Wasn't there Saturday. Didn't miss much apparently. We're going to speak to Colin later actually, who you see sort of lurking in the background of these videos. I'm meeting up with him before the game, so we'll have a catch up, see what he made of Saturday's game, and we'll take it from there. So guys, I'm going to get on with my day. I'm chilling out, waiting for the football. See you at the Vic. Come on, you Horns. Ted, football under the floodlights on a Tuesday night against Man City. What's the score going to be?
2-1 Watford.
Sorry, you didn't hear me. Let me say that again.
2-1 Watford.
2-1 to Watford. So you're saying Watford are going to beat Manchester City?
Yeah.
What's in that? Have you given him... there we are, look. Are you on the whiskey? I'll ask you one more time. What's the score going to be?
2-1 Watford.
There you are. 2-1 Watford. Hi guys, excuse my hair. Just catching up with everyone after the game. Oh, Colin's walked off. Look, yeah, go on. Away you go. Talking about him because he was drunk on Saturday because of the free bar.
Utterly.
Right, I'm with Harry. So Harry goes to a lot of the away games as well. You may have seen him in some of the videos. Harry, we were just talking about the result, and I was saying Ted's told me we're going to win 2-1, and you just agreed with him.
Yeah, 1-0 today. 1-0.
What's going on? How much of the free bar did you have in Leicester?
Quite a bit.
Fair play.
You missed a good
I
part.
missed a good one, didn't I? Yeah, I've picked it there. So, like I say, so we got another audit who's saying we're going to win. I hope so. I've made a mistake on Twitter though. What I've said on Twitter is if Watford win, I'll walk naked up Vicarage Road with a cord on the cob up my arse.
We're going to hold him to that.
So, yeah, I could be arrested at some point. But anyway, we're having a few beers, getting ready for the game, feeling confident apparently. Come on, Yorks. Half time. Watford 0, Man City 1. We didn't play too bad. Ben Foster to thank really, but we had a chance. Opportunity to make it 1-0 Watford and we didn't take it. He's got to put his foot through the ball, but it's what it is. So, on to the second half. It's only 1-0. We'll take that. 2-0. Not even finished the beers yet. From our throw-in as well. It's Jono's fault. He's here chatting when he should be working. Watford 1, Man City 2. Listen, we would have took that at the start of the day. That's a fair result. Dominated the first half, didn't they? But listen, we played really well. We done really well, and we created all sorts of problems and chances. So I'm a proud Hornet this evening. It is what it is. But wasn't to be. Just hoping for that second goal, but we've done really well. Done really well. Really proud of the boys. On to the next game. Coming the Golden Boys. Hi guys. Just wanted to kind of sum up the evening, shall we say. Look, overall, I don't think we can be too disappointed about what we've seen tonight. Sorry, I'm stroking my dog. I know it looks a bit odd because I've got my top off, but it's my dog. So, yeah, I don't think we can be too disappointed about what's gone on. I thought overall, if we break up the two halves, was a draw fair? Probably was fair. The first half, I mean, domination-wise was, I mean, let's put it bluntly, incredible by Manchester City. I thought they had horrendous possession in that first half. But was that them at full pelt? Maybe not. You know, the substitutions and so forth probably dictated, you know, what they changed at the beginning of the game. You know, who they started with. But look, any Man City side is a strong side. And I thought we coped well. I thought Ben Foster kept us in the game. Let's be realistic. Through that first half, Troy Deeney's had that blinding opportunity to go 1-0 up. If he just puts his foot through the ball, that goes over the keeper's legs. That's 1-0. And then from there, it's a different game. And, you know, that tends to be the summary that I'm doing at the moment, which it tends to be if we score that goal. and it's getting a bit repetitive now. And whether that's me just saying the same thing or the fact that we don't score enough goals. I don't know. Do we score enough goals? I said it at the very beginning of this video. I don't think we do. I don't think we're in the right positions at the right time, taking chances, having shots. I know we bundled one in over the line today, but even that looked hard work from Doucouré. So there's a lot to take away from this game, from the sense of who the opposition were. But there's also a lot to take away from the game that on another day we could have got more. So it's a strange one. I've left it late tonight. I kind of wanted to let it all sink in and have a think about it. So before I go to bed, I've done it tonight just to finalise, get it all fresh. But we're a good side. We're a good side, and I think we'll be all right this season. But goals are becoming a problem, as some of the people said at the beginning of the year and beginning of the season, that could cost us in the end. I don't think relegation. I don't think there's any point in being a scaremonger and we're going to get relegated, because I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're too good for that. But I think from the point of view of how we've started and where we are in the league, I think it's very important to maintain that and to keep that going. Christmas generally for a Watford supporter is pretty miserable from a footballing point of view, and unfortunately it's not really changing at the moment. Is really the way I look at it. You know, generally Christmas, New Year, then we tend to sort of kind of work our way up. But look, it is what it is. It's not a bad result. It's not a win, it's not a draw, it's still 0 points at the end of the day, but it wasn't a humiliating 5-6-0 as maybe I wrongly suggested. It is worth mentioning, however, that, was it Ted that said 2-1? He just got the wrong teams, that's all it was. So apologies, Ted, you weren't too far off. I know I gave you a load of jip, but, you know, hey-ho. Look, we move on. Everton game, unfortunately, I can't get up and get back for work on the early hours of the Monday morning, so I'm going to have to give that a miss. I'm gutted. I know that is a big fixture. I'm going to try and do some sort of coverage, whether it be in a pub in Watford or whatever. We're going to try and do something, but I won't be live at the game. I am disappointed to say. The guys that are going up there, well done. Fair play to you. It's a horrible trip, especially on a Monday night. And you're going to see a horrible bloke, Marco Silva. I know there's loads of snakes going up there, inflatables. Throw them on the pitch. Cause a menace. Do it. Be good fun. Anyway, guys, as always, it's been a pleasure. I know it's not been a full video tonight, but hey ho, look, it's just been one of those nights. So thank you for watching. Please like and share, and I'll see you for the Everton game, but not at the Everton game. I hope that makes sense. See you soon, guys.